Now here is a concept called time boxing. Market driven projects are bound to give you the deadline. So when you are faced with a severe deadline pressure as a project manager, and if you are experienced, what you'll do, you will use a project scheduling and control technique, and that is called a time boxing. This is just a way to mitigate and try to see situation where you can actually get the product delivered on time. It is nothing else. It's just time boxing. You know the task, put it in time box and complete it. When to complete it, when to start another project, another task. So that is the thing an experienced project manager will do. So complete product, it is possible that it may not be deliverable or delivered by a predefined deadline. In a project schedule, there is a deadline. You are not able to do it as a project manager. So for what you will do, the best way is to adopt the incremental software paradigm. In software development lifecycle, we have talked about waterfall, spiral, and the agiles, etc. Here you will use, even if you want to use the agile, you will use the incremental software paradigm. And the schedule is derived for each incremental delivery. I am saying every delivery, a schedule will be made for every delivery, not for the whole completion of the functionality of projects. And the task associated with each increment will then be time boxed. That is, first increment you are giving, second increment you are giving. I am saying for a single increment, you will make a schedule, try to find out the task, and then all these tasks will be kept in a time box. Time box is nothing but the start date and finish date. Nothing else. Time box is just a start date and the end date. So now you have a single increment. You have made a single schedule for it and devise the task and put it in a time box. This means what are you doing is the task associated with each increment, we have time box, so that schedule for each task is adjusted by working backward from the delivery date for the increment. That delivery date for that increment, you're going back and then you will readjust the task timing according to that. Because this is an incremental type of software paradigm. A box is put around each task. And now when this task is going on, when a task is progressing, the task is going on. When the task is 90% complete, for example, a task hits the boundary of the time box, it can be plus or minus 10%. It is always minus 10%. So when the 90% is done, you will start the new job. You will now the work for the first task will complete and the new task will begin. So question will be from your side, if the work is not yet finished, how can we proceed? What about the 10%? This is the key here, time boxing. By the time the time box is encountered, 90% of the task has been complete. So the remaining 10% task can be delayed to the next increment or it can be completed later. The main key is rather than the 10% task has not been done, so it will not be done. So rather than stucking on a task and hampering the project schedule, the project proceeds towards the delivery date, starting the new task. That 10% can be done in the next increment, can be completed later, but these 10% will reduce your delivery time and the severe deadline pressure can be achieved. This is the whole idea of time boxing. Okay, time boxing is nothing but putting task under a boundary.